Hungry for something nice and sweet, but didn't want to have anything too unhealthy. Well, this is what I'm gonna make a fruit pizza. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, but it's got some fruit too. So, hopefully I can inspire you guys to make this on your own whenever you want, and maybe for like a party or something. And I always have that feeling of wanting something really sweet, but can't really have like just straight candy, so I make this, and I'll show you guys how to do it. And today I'll show you guys the crust, the frosting, how to cut up some fruit, and how to decorate your fruit pizza. Alright, so first you guys are going to need a crust. So what I did is this is our crust for the pizza right here. So we just did a sugar cookie recipe from our family stuff, and instead of making it into cookies, we made a dough out of it, and that's it right there. So you guys can do that, this sugar cookie recipe. So that's your dough, and now you're gonna need some frosting. So we made our frosting, just a cream cheese frosting online, and the ingredients are 8 ounces of cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 1/4 cup powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. So this is it, and I'm going to apply the frosting onto So you're just gonna want to scoop it up. I don't know how much I'm gonna need here, but we're just gonna apply it and try and get an equal spread. When you're doing this, you can either use like a knife, or I'm using a rubber spatula. I think that's the best here. I mean, it's been a while since I've done this, but you're just gonna want to equally spread it all over your crust, and don't want some areas to have too much. Doesn't have to really look super pretty, I guess. You can, just do it how you want. Some people like more frosting than others. I personally just like a slim amount of frosting, but this is kind of a lot. But it's alright. So yep, you're gonna want to. I say that's pretty good. You just evenly spread it all over that. Don't really want to see too much crust. Like make sure you get all the way in the corners. But yeah, that's basically it for that part. So now here's the fruit. So today I brought kiwi, cuties, strawberries, and blueberries and raspberries. So first I have kiwis, and fun fact about kiwis here. Gotta find this here. There we go. Oh, it's right here. So kiwis are very high in fiber, very rich in potassium, which helps break down proteins and improve digestion. So that's pretty good. So first, kiwis. This is how you cut. This is how I do it. So first I cut the ends off, just like that, cut both of the ends off, and then after you do that, there's multiple ways to cut kiwis, I'm sure. I just go like that, like because you don't want to eat the, what is it called, skin. So yep, cut that off like that, just go around, just like this, and get all that crust off. So after you do that, you got a kiwi. Now I'm going to cut it up to little slices, and kiwi slices right here. And you're probably going to want to get them pretty thin because you don't want too thick of pieces. And there you go. So that's the first way I normally cut my kiwis. And the other way, I use like a potato peeler. Do that. I did not do that today. But then the other way I normally do it, you cut the ends off again, which I don't find this way as efficient because I just feel like the first one is way easier. But you're gonna want to cut a little slice, and after that, I just kind of go in a little circle around the, kiwi part, cut off all the skin, which I don't really think this is the best way to do it, but you can sure do it if you want. You just kind of get little kiwi skins like that. It works, but it's really not the best way to do it, I'd say. So you want to do that, just kind of put your point of your knife in and then spin it, and then there's your little skin part. So keep doing that. And yeah, because when I do this, I kind of waste a lot of the kiwi, I feel like, so we're not going to do this again, just so you know. But once you got a lot of slices, that's probably, I don't know, we'll just start with that much. So that's your kiwi, that's how you cut the kiwi up. Now, for the cutie, you just kind of peel it. And yeah, I could cut these up, but they're good enough. So you just peel a cutie how you peel a cutie, you know how to do that. And then strawberries. The strawberries, you're gonna wanna cut the stem off like that. Get that out of here. And now you're gonna wanna just slice it up. Just like the kiwi almost, like thin slices. I try and get as thin as I can. The thinner the better, I say. Just like that. So there's like your main fruit. Do another strawberry here. And you really don't want to be careful. Don't want to cut your finger off. That wouldn't be good. So once you get roughly all your fruit, which this probably should be enough to cover the whole pizza. First, I'm going to start with your kiwi, and you just go around your pizza and place it. Like I kind of imagine these are like pepperonis maybe, because they kind of look the same almost. And you just put some there, and call her good. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that's pretty good. Then I go on with my strawberries, and I fill some of these bigger gaps with the strawberries. I want to try and, you really want to put fruit as much as you can everywhere, just like this. Fill in all those spots. You're going to want to leave room for the rest, like the cuties. So you do one more here, a big one. And now you're going to want to get your cuties. I did these last night. And just grab a couple of those and put them in the open areas. And then after you do your cuties, you're going to want to do I call these the fillers because they're like little. You just kind of, they're like the sprinkles almost. Just put them everywhere. Doesn't have to be pretty. So, yep, all over the pizza like so. And voila, here's your fruit pizza. So, yeah. Do it. Hope you guys learned something out of this, and yeah, thank you for listening to my teaching.